recording this, and I'm recording it because I know it's going to be an upsetting video to share live, and I wanted the ability to be able to edit some of it out if I get too upset. So hopefully you'll bear with me with this, because in this week's Monday's Moment I want to indulge in something that's very personal by mentioning the very sad loss of our horse last week, Betsy. We were on holiday in Cornwall and unfortunately could not drive back quick enough to be with her as she passed away. So I want to remember her eternally right here on my social media. Now this was all so unexpected, and mid-morning last Monday on the 10th of July 2023 we received a call from the amazing Julia, who was looking after our horses while we were trying to enjoy a holiday down in Cornwall, although the weather was a little bit dreadful down there anyway. But she called saying that Betsy may have colic and had called the vet. Whilst we were still on the M5 on our way home, because we wanted to come home straight away, we left our caravan down there, the vet called, and on the second visit that she called us, she rang to say that the only right thing to do was to sadly put Betsy to sleep, because the pain that she was in was just increasing and there was just no other alternative. So for that release of Betsy's pain, we devastatingly agreed. So Betsy, when you see her here in this photo, was 15 years old when she arrived with us, and Betsy was my horse. Nobody else in the stable yard that she had would ride her. In fact, people who gave me riding lessons told me never to ride her or to go near her. But she was such a huge, loving character. And she's been a close companion to all of our horses. Particularly Elsa, that you see there in the top left as you might be looking at it on that cold, frosty morning. And Elsa really cannot bear to be separated from her. Although the good news is she's managing to cope being with Jade the Shetland pony, and we introduced her, Julia did an amazingly brave job along with her husband Peter whilst we were still travelling up the M5, and introduced Betsy as she passed away to Elsa, so Elsa knew that she'd gone on. Betsy brought so much joy to our lives and actually gave me some riding experiences as well, from booking in the middle of the road to going out in snow, lots of things. And I wanted to share this because time will heal the grief, but the memories will always remain, and they'll be there each day of our life. As we strive forward in life, there will be losses and there will be setbacks, and how we handle them and the choices we make the next day and the day after that are how we define our journey, and also how we remember those that we leave behind that gave us something so special and so treasured along the way. We also have to recognise those who are here to support us. I want to give a huge thanks to Angela, my wife, for being with me as we headed back to Cornwall to try and enjoy what was left of our holiday and collect our caravan that we left down there, and to Julia and her husband Peter, who did an incredible job of looking after Betsy on that day, but also in looking after the rest of the animals as before then and after then as well. So we have to recognise those that are here to help us and support us. And I want to just share one thing, and you can see there Facebook groups and all the stuff I usually mention, that's taken for granted. The most important thing for anyone listening to this video or reading this text is to talk. That's why I'm doing this here today, is to talk, to share my experience with others. And if you want to talk, if you've got an experience that you would like to share where you feel other people, whether it's a business or whether it's a life issue that you'd like to talk about, that you feel really was special for you, that you'd like to share with the rest of the world and other listeners to help them in their journey, as I hope this has given you a little bit of an insight into me today and perhaps help you deal with something that's going off in your life right now, then please message me, and I'd love to have you as a podcast guest, and perhaps share some of that with other people and myself on that podcast episode. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. Hopefully I'll manage to edit this in pieces. There's been quite a few breakdown moments as I've been recording this, so I'm going to go and edit it now and then broadcast the recording into social media as I always do. And just remember, talk. Don't bottle it up. Don't keep it to yourself. Whatever that loss is, whatever that strain is, make sure that you talk and you share it with others. And thank you for letting me indulge in this creation of the eternal memory to my horse Betsy. Bye for now.